Hey ladies, how are you today? Coming to you as promised on Wednesdays. Hold on, that's I think a little better. So today I wanted to talk about moving it. And when I say moving it, I mean exercise, right? I know, especially for the ladies that are going through treatment, this is the last thing you want to hear. And for those who are in treatment, please, of course, talk to your physician, see what you're capable of. But, for those of us who are beyond treatment, I want to talk specifically to you about exercise. So it's very well documented that women who have lower BMIs, who are basically thinner, and people who exercise have less risk of recurrence. So it's really important for us to be moving it. And, for some of us, we can find it really challenging, especially for those, who are on AIs and have joint pain. So I know that plays a role. But I'm here to tell you that there's all different kinds of movement that is possible, right? So if you're a runner and now you don't feel like you can run, that's totally cool. I was never a runner. I could never run. In fact, well, that's another story. When I was a kid, I was on a track team because my sister was on a track team, and so my parents signed us both up. And literally, I'm like running, and you just hear the person going, stick, stick, because I was screaming at them to slow down so I could reach them fast enough for the relay. It's just too much. And then, when it was time to get our ribbons, my sister, who was a really fast runner and 5 years younger than me, she was like pouting because she got second place, and I was like on the field like going, woo! Because I got a 6th place pink ribbon. Liked pink back then. What can I tell you guys? But anyway, long story short, I was not a runner. I'm still not a runner. But you have to find some kind of movement that works for you, right? So, if it's yoga, it can be yoga. It can be chair yoga, right? So there are chair classes available. There's restorative yoga classes where you're still, nurturing your body with some exercise. I recently got back on my spin bike because it's so much easier on my joints than even walking. So I, get on a spin bike. That's something where you have less impact, and maybe don't stand up on the bike, but just sit down and try to ride. There are recumbent bikes where your legs are out in front of you. There's Tai Chi, which is very, very gentle movements. There's Pilates that really focuses on your core. And then there's just strapping on your sneakers and walking, right? So walking outside can be phenomenal for our body and our brain. But it's very well researched that those who exercise have lower chances of recurrence. And I just wanted to kind of come out there because I feel like sometimes as survivors we feel like, do I have to do that? I mean, I got through freaking cancer. Like, now you need me to exercise too? And I'm just telling you, yeah, you do. It's time to exercise. It's time to really get this going. And it doesn't have to be anything super vigorous, right? It can simply be going to the mall and walking at the mall inside for 20-30 minutes a day. So you might consider things like a Fitbit or an Apple Watch, something that actually gets you more motivated to track your steps. Even simple pedometers can be used, right? And this is just a way for us to shoot to have a certain goal for movement. Movement is life, so it's really important to get your shoes on and start moving. So here's to move it. Oh, one more. I mean, we could dance too. I could have a dance party every other Wednesday if you guys want. Maybe we should have dance parties on Wednesday's Facebook Live. No, believe me, you don't want to see me dance. But that's kind of a good idea, right? What about putting on some music and just dancing in your kitchen? We can all do that, right? All right, great to see you guys on a Wednesday. Hope you have a fantastic week. And please comment below your favorite forms of exercise and things that you find to be easier on your joints. If you do have joint pain, what you have found as an appropriate exercise to utilize. All right, thanks for tuning in. Till next time, bye ladies.